To start the lesson, we're going to go up to the File menu and go down to Open. Navigate into your Chapter 12 folder and select the file called trailermusic.wave and choose Open. Once you've opened the file, here in Audition, we're going to be talking about how to master your audio for output. And mastering describes the complete process of optimizing your audio files for a particular medium, such as radio, video, CD, or the web. Inside of Audition, you can quickly master audio by using what's called the Special Mastering Effect. To do this, we're going to apply this to the trailer music that we have loaded currently in the session. We're going to go into the Effects rack, select there, and go down to the first slot and choose the disclosure. Here, we're going to navigate down to Special. Inside of there, we're going to choose Mastering. When you do this, the rack effect for mastering will now appear. This rack is specifically designed to help your mastering needs, to try to master and optimize your files for various formats. Here at Audition, you can see at the very top of this presets. Here at the very top of the effects rack, you can find the presets. If you select that, where it says default, you can choose one from anywhere in the list for different varieties of styles of music and for different purposes. For this exact example, I'm going to choose the one that's called Subtle Clarity. By choosing this preset, it actually boosts the highs around 2K, giving this audio much higher frequencies than what was there. You can also see that you can enable things like low shelf by selecting this on button. The peak enable was already enabled, and the high shelf enable, all three of these will give you different nodes in which you can further adjust once the audio is playing. You can also see that we can add overall reverb. We can also add the exciter and a widener to give you a much bigger stereo effect. The loudness maximizer to boost the overall levels, and the output gain should always remain at 0. In this case, if I were to push play, I could then hear it and adjust the overall balance and levels inside of the equalizer. I'm going to go ahead and do this by pushing play now. As you can hear, this particular audio file could use a little bit more high end. To do this, I could go and simply grab one of the X's that you see here, and just by doing this, I can drag up to give this a little bit more high end frequency. To play this, hit the spacebar. I can add further highs by boosting the highs a little further or dragging it to any frequencies that I so desire, and then raising or boosting those frequencies or cutting those frequencies by dragging up or down with your mouse at that point. If I wanted to add maybe a few dBs, like about 4 or 5 dBs of high shelf, let's play this and see how it sounds. You may also find that you want to give it a much wider stereo effect. By using the widener sliders, I can give it a much fuller and wider stereo field. By dragging the slider all the way to 100%, this may give you a much fuller feel in a stereo environment. Let's play it. Inside of Audition, we can also choose other presets for various other styles of music. If by any chance that you created your own type of effect that you want to apply across the board later, we can easily save this preset and call it up at other points in time. To do this, we could just simply go to the little icon here and select that we want to save this setting as a preset. By doing this, we can give it a name, like, for example, Boost Highs. And select OK. At this point, this will be available to you in your presets, and at any point you can call it up by simply going into the presets and selecting it from the list.